This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Real Estate Trading Frank. This is a special edition of the strategic webinars. Normally we do it on Sunday evening and Wednesday evening. Tonight is Thursday, 8:42 a.m. on January 16, 2020. So why the heck am I doing this webinar? I'm tired. I'm exhausted. We made a lot of money. But the reason I'm doing it, because the markets are going nuts. So the first question that I'm going to ask is a question that I asked a good member and a good friend of mine. Do you consider yourself, that applies to Jody, Z, and everyone else who's going to listen to it tonight, a contrarian tactical trader? What does a contrarian trader mean? There's a fancy word, you know. It simply means somebody who goes against the market. We can't always go against the market because the market has its own momentum. And that's what you're seeing right now. Look at this stuff happening. It's like buy, buy, buy. Look at these candles. The first move tomorrow morning, futures are up about 1 right now. Could be 331 on the SPY. That's another 40% up on the SPY calls. There's a big gap here. There's a big gap here, right there, right? That's what we came up with. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are in a, Mr. Murphy, are you connected? Mike Murphy is a good friend. Mr. Murphy, are you connected, or am I not relaying my voice? Dominic, you're still connected, right?
I hear you, brother.
Okay. Just want to make sure, just want to make sure. So bottom line is that this is what we call phase 5 or Elliott wave 5, where things just go nuts. In my opinion, the markets at this point have gone nuts. Not everything's going up. We had a lot of red stocks on my screen. We had a lot of winners, but the market overall is going nuts. This is your gap. Oops, sorry. Let me just try to do this right. This is the gap fill, and this gap will be filled. So here's a question that I ask all of you. Z, are you connected? Can you hear me?
Yes, Frank, I can hear you.
Okay, good. So let me ask a simple question.
Yeah.
For everybody, not just for you. I know you're a very smart gentleman and a new member, and I appreciate that. And I love your participation in these webinars. What is the real essence of a contrarian tactical trader?
The timing and where you can basically see the gaps and the timing exactly, because you can't, like you said, you can't always go
Forget the
against the market.
technicals. I mean, the mentality of it. Do you think right now the markets are going a little bit nutty?
Yeah.
On the upside,
all
right?
The metrics are showing that, yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't mean it's going to like all of a sudden like crash and burn tomorrow, but at the same time, what do I keep on promoting on my Twitter real-time feed?
Buying the UVX
Position small, stay selective, and have hedges. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. Hedges means that you have insurance. You have a house, right?
Yeah.
You have home insurance?
Yep, it's a law.
Okay, fine. I live in the most expensive area of New Jersey, right on the waterfront, next to the golf course, Like, it's out of control. Okay, it's out of control. And not that I choose to live in it, but we bought it cheap and it's great. So it's great, fine. So keep on looking at this chart, all of you ladies and gentlemen. And this chart is telling us that we are going higher. There is no question about it. Look at this. A box fill, a range, a breakout, end of the day, and then the channels are telling us at least another 200 points higher. Do I believe it? Sure. Do I respect it? Nope. But it probably will happen. So let's talk about the downside. The essence of this session tonight is called a warning. Okay, in red. Who has been the ultimate market bull for years and years, months and months? What service?
You have.
I have, totally. Clueless Trading is constantly tactically bullish. I am still long-term bullish, short-term bearish. Now, somebody might say, oh, you went from bullish to bearish. I don't give a flying F, because we are technical traders. At this point, things are going nuts. Not everything, but the overall feeling. Are many of you feeling too good about the market? Z, Jody.
I sold all my calls and S&P calls, and I got out today at the closing. I don't feel comfortable.
Okay, I like that
Especially it's a
answer.
long weekend. You never know what goes on. Some news hits.
It is nothing to do with the weekend, but what you said in the first part is what matters. Thank you. I like your input. I like your input. So here's the warning. There is no impending massive drop, but a short-term drop of 200 to 400 points on the Dow Jones Industrial Average is mandatory. It's standard procedure, like I say on my tweets. And those can make you 100% on the SPY puts or the VIX calls. I don't know whether or not it's going to happen this. All I know is I'm buying the VIX calls for what month? If you guys listen to my Twitter feed, what month am I buying it for?
March.
Thank you. Thank you, Dominic. Big hug. March. March is a long time off. Okay? We're buying for March. They're cheap. They're $1.40. You can load up on them. Every time the market goes higher, you can buy a little bit more. $1.20, $1.10, $1.50. Keep on buying. What's that all about? It's called insurance. In the meantime, we play the market on the long side on selective stocks. Insurance. I am not comfortable going nuts on the market, on Apple, on Netflix, on Facebook, on anything right now. Can I do selective trades? Absolutely. But why not get insurance? Am I putting my whole portfolio down on buying the short side, which is a big red arrow? No. I'm just simply saying that between now and March, the market will correct. And my technical charts say, yes, it will. Nothing can ever go up all the time. Now, you don't have to wait till March. You could be 2 weeks. We could have a beautiful pullback, and your calls would be up from 140 to 280, and you make 100% on your money. This chart is beautiful. That this is a bullish, like a dogmatic bullish, which I'm not. Like a wet dream. I'm sorry, it's a bad term to use. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm in New York. Okay, it's not a wet dream. It's a diaper-like dream. It's like a no diaper dream. Okay, how about that? Dominic's laughing. He's a New Yorker, so he knows. All right.
I think that was
So
Joe D.
what?
I think that was Joe D laughing.
I have no idea what you said. Anyway, so the fact is that we are getting to levels. It's almost like it's too good. Oh my God, I want to date this girl. I want to marry her. And then boom, in 3 months you're like divorce. So that's what's happening with the friggin' markets. Look, real estate trading is very straightforward. There's a lot of technical stuff involved and stuff, but mentally and whatever, I'm looking at a lot of stuff. We're going to look at my SPX 533 and the NIMO, and I'm telling you, we are getting a little bit too frothy. The word is frothy. Ever had a big last time I had I'm being on a big diet, so I don't know about like Ben and Jerry's, which my favorite thing is the peanut butter cruddle or whatever. We are getting frothy, okay? And frothy means we are getting a little bit more. And by the way, I want to warn you guys, there are enough big money hedge funds who are totally frigging short the market, talking bearish like me right now, which are going to get completely bamboozled, screwed, dying, and the market will go up another 600 points. I don't care. We are buying the VIX calls, VIXY, and the UVXY, right? The calls for C. And we are buying selective longs. We're buying selective longs. We are long biotechs. I love biotechs, by the way. We are not long Apple. We're not long Tesla. Even though on the short-term basis, I'm down on Tesla, the Friday Lottos. We're not long on Facebook. We're not long on any of the big names that everybody wants to love. We are long on individual selective stocks, which you can find on my Twitter feed, which I'm not going to show tonight. So let's see what's going on in the long term. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. So what happened with the E-mini 15 that I told you, guys? Buy the SPY calls, whatever, right? Here's the dangerous part. It's both good and bad. So let me just pull up the lines. So what is this pattern called? Somebody just step up and answer.
Piercing candle?
It's called the inverted hammer. You're good. You're good. Yeah. It's called the inverted hammer. It's like a hammer's falling on your head as you're trying to fix your new house. Right there. Right? Now, does that mean we're going to all of a sudden crash all the way down here? But it's a good probability. We could be down 100, 200 points because of the bullshit impeachment stuff that's actually gaining ground. So let's get into politics for 1 second. You know I'm a hardcore Republican. I don't like Trump on everything that he does. I like his business policies big time. I've been a big Trump supporter on that. Do I like a lot of his emotional stuff? No. Hey, I'm a New Yorker. I know what a schmuck he is. If I was that much schmuck, I'd be single right now. I'm just kidding. Dominic knows that. Okay, so the point is that the markets can easily reverse 100, 200, and I'm talking the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Just keeping you guys rooted in reality. 200 to 400 points. very, very easily between now and next week. And then they're going to rip. Now, people can ask, well, Frank, can you tell me what day next week? Well, I'll tell you what day next week, by Wednesday. And then the markets get into the window dressing that I've told you guys as a big bullish guy. Window dressing. And I'm going to show you the dates. And window dressing is not your wife screaming saying, hey, I don't like those curtains you got. This is window dressing, or it's in institutional portfolios, what we call the alpha markup. And I'm going to tell you the dates right now off one of my screens. This is what's going to happen. And I've been so freaking dead right, it makes me sick. Okay? No, I'm dead serious. I'm so dead right, it makes me sick because a lot of the times I'm not even following my own garbage. Can anyone stand up and tell me I've been dead wrong on the market? Nobody. Nobody. And I'm sure many of you are following different services, and I'm sure they're all great geniuses, but nobody is a frigging clueless eighth type of genius in understanding what happens with frigging Iran, the mullahs, the Arabs, the Saudis, and Trump. I've been dead right on analyzing every single one of their moves. It's a fact. Now, why? Because I am different. I am not a human. I'm a robot. Okay? So Dominic's laughing because he knows I'm a frigging robot. Now, most of you have no clue, are emotional freaks. The only time you get emotional when your wife or your husband or your partner, if you're gay, whatever, that's fine, wants to leave you. In the meantime, stay calm. Really calm. Market's going higher. Like everything's going higher. No, it's not. Markets never crash in a straight line. Markets never go up in a straight line. So let me give you the dates that I'm looking at right now. Let me see. What date is today? 16th? I would say that we will have a little bit of a correction. I'm still a bullish prognosticator on the markets, okay? If you guys know that term. I would say that we will have a small correction between now and the 22nd. Write it down and say, oh, Frank, you were wrong. So what? I've been wrong many times. I've been right 90% of the time. So between now and the 22nd, I might be wrong. I might be very right. I say we have a correction between now and the 22nd, which is the Wednesday. Okay? Then we get into the window dressing part of the market, and Jody and all my old loyal members know that. I've been dead right on it. We go into a frenzy into the end of January. February is going to be very tricky. But we will still, in my opinion, rally even after the pullback into Valentine's Day. Nobody wants to screw with Valentine's Day, do you? My wife always screams at me, says, you don't remember the Valentine's. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. So I run around on the last minute trying to get her a gift that she doesn't even want. I've been married too long, 21 years, That's what happened. So we are going to somehow correct between now and the 22nd, and that's all I gotta say. We're in a bullish band. So what is that? What's that correction gonna look like? Can somebody tell me if they ever looked at my friggin' charts that I've been posting all day long, what that correction's all about? I mean, I listen, I work too hard for people to give me frigging answers, all right? So, I'm a New York trader, so I'm just telling you guys straight out. So, I worked really hard for you guys, you know? Let me just tell you guys. Seriously. Like, 9 out of 10 times, I don't even freaking post charts because it doesn't matter. What is this? This is a naked chart. This is a chart without the fancy Dolce Gabbana, Armani, Valentino outfits on. What is this? Somebody step up
Falling
and answer.
hammer. Falling hammer.
Huh?
Bullflag.
Yeah, you're right. It's called the inverted hammer. Well, how come nobody else stepped up and answered me that question? Now, what does this actually mean in real life? I learned that a long time ago when I was not even a technical trader. What does that mean?
It seems like a sell-off. It's a top.
Yes, it means like all of a sudden things went up, and it's like, ever seen Willie Coyote? You know Bugs Bunny. Anyone seen Bugs Bunny? I used to love the cartoons, like for a long time. Has anyone seen that? You guys Americans or what?
Yes, when he goes off the cliff.
Yes. Who goes off the cliff?
What the hell's his name?
Huh?
No, the coyote.
The frigging Willie Coyote goes off the fucking cliff. Oh, I'm sorry. Just kidding. I'm being myself tonight. Yeah, and what does he do? I've actually I'll put the picture on there right now. And what happens? Does he realize when he goes off the cliff that he's going off the cliff?
No, his feet move, but he's not going anywhere.
You guys are all frigging like Iraqis or whatever. I love all cultures. Because they're not fucking Americans, all right? Bugs Bunny, he goes off the cliff. He doesn't realize it's happening. He looks up. He shakes his wily head, and then he falls. Okay? I know when if you think I'm a nut. Okay, I'm a nut. Yeah, I'm a rich nut. You guys are nuts. You don't even realize you've never watched Bugs Bunny. You never not watched Mickey. I'm dead serious. It's so shameful. And you keep on waving flags saying, "Make America great." Oh my God. What a shame. All right. This is called a spinning top. This is called a spinning top. It is not a guarantee, but it tells you short term, we are going down. That's why I kept on buying the March, UVXY, and the VIX calls. And in the meantime, I am still long on selective biotechs. I am not long on technology. I will play a straddle on Netflix. This is Willie Coyote. And the fact that none of you could answer the question other than Dominic is a shame. Seriously. It's a shame. And I'm kind of nuts about that. You guys are like, oh, like great. Like,
Well,
what
that means
the hell?
that means I'm a loser and I watch cartoons.
So what? I'm a loser. I used to watch cartoons. So let me do something very important tonight. And everyone's going to be like, this guy's a nut. We're leaving him. Okay, fine, leave me. Doesn't matter. I'm not on welfare. So I am doing something on my... In the meantime, any one of you can ask me about any charts we're going to look at. And okay, I'm just trying to find images on Google. Oh, by the way, did anyone see the interview? I saw a little bit on with Kramer and Satya Nadella. I always have a difficult time pronouncing his name. The ultimate friggin' genius who took over from Bill Gates on Microsoft.
Yes, I saw about all but the last maybe 10% of the interview.
So let me just say one thing. I'm a friggin' idiot. There are so many stocks that are going down. Microsoft was up almost $4 today. I had no clue. It's just amazing, you know? So it's just like I'm telling you, there's way too many things happening. And that's what I found the image I was looking for.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help. This sentence.
Okay, so for a serious guy who makes a living of trading, let me show you what might be happening, not in a big way, not everything. And I want to point out one thing. There's so much movement, so much momentum in so many stocks. I'm missing a lot of trades. I'm doing very well on the trades we're doing, but I'm being a little bit of a contrarian and selecting different stuff. But Microsoft up $3.50, $4. Satya Nadella, the guy who came from like South India from nothing, and everyone says, "Oh, immigration sucks." Yeah. How about putting in some brains? Well, actually, I agree with President Trump on that. Bring in smart people, okay? But then if you don't bring in the Mexicans, who's going to fix your landscaping, all right? If you have a nice house. Duh, all right? So I don't want to get into the politics of that, but the point is, Satya Nadella, and what's the other guy's name? Sundar Pichai, who runs Google, worth like how many billions of bucks? So is it stupid to bring in smart people in here? I don't want to get into that. Really stupid. Let me talk about Wile E. Coyote. Okay. So is this kind of happening? Oh, by the way, this is coming off Google. Thank you, Mr. Sundar Pichai. And by the way, the word Sundar in Indian means pretty. Does he look pretty? Nah, he looks like an ISIS fighter. He's the smartest guy in the world. All right? Welcome to America, which respects brain. How about this? Oh, hello. How about this? All right? You think I'm kidding? This is what most traders are doing right now. All right? They are just going nuts. I'm getting a lot of feedback from a lot of traders like, oh, I got like 500 calls of Facebook and this and that. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I don't know when the market's going to really go nuts, but I'm just showing you images of what can happen. This can happen. All right? This can happen. You could be splat down dead on your options as options traders if you're not selective, if you don't have insurance. Do you have home insurance? Do you have car insurance? Do you have life insurance? Yes or no? Any of you who are real Americans, do you have life insurance?
Of course. All of it.
Dominic, shut up, okay? Anybody else, please answer. Do you have life insurance? Do you have a home insurance? Do you have whatever, car insurance? Do you
Yes.
have liability insurance? Great. So frigging buy some VIX calls, because I'm going to show you the VIX chart. It is so frigging cheap. We are going to get a correction. I have no idea what exact date it's going to happen. Yes, I'm guessing it's going to happen. And this is a bullish guy who has been dead right on everything on the bull side, saying it's time to get some insurance. So if you guys don't listen to me, I don't care, because I'm the one who's going to make all the money. Just the way none of you guys listened to me when I told you to buy the ultimate depths in the market on Christmas Eve massacre and going forward. So now you guys are all super excited. Okay, that's fine. On selective stocks, Netflix can go up $30. It can fall down 100. Even though I'm going to catch up on a couple of Netflix shows tonight. So listen to what I'm saying. I am not always right, but this is not what you want to be. Oh, I love this. This is what the traders are right now, saying, oh yeah, F you, you're playing with flames. Look at that, look at that. Oh yeah, we're going to keep on buying Apple. We're going to keep on buying. Have you seen me promote Apple, Facebook, Google, Booking in the last couple of days? No. Okay, I'm stupid, but overall, I'm pretty smart. So you want to keep on playing with the flames? That's fine with me. That's nice. I love Bugs Bunny and Willie Coyote and all that crap. And you guys didn't even know what the hell was going on. So this is what's going on with the market. They're just twirling their, what's it called? What's the thing that they do in rapping? They move their fat bums. I'm sorry, I'm so racist. So seriously, what did they do? Twerking. They call it twerking, right? Twerking. So the market is twerking right now. The market is twerking. And every other frigging institutional manager who was never there on Apple at 180 is saying, oh, buy it now. And we were saying, buy the depths. Here's the bottom line. As you see the video of this twerk, okay? I was the most bullish and pushing all of you on my Twitter real-time feed, on my Google YouTube videos. I'm getting a little emotional right now. You know why I'm emotional? I'm emotional because the markets are going nuts. And I told all of you to buy when all the indicators are so deeply depressed. You think the market's going to go up another 1,000 points from here? No. The market's going to crash 1,000 points from here? No. But they will retrace. So keep on twerking. Okay? All right. So all the humor aside, this is like a late night show. All right, let's get into the charts. This is a serious inverted hammer, and like my friend Dominic said, it is called the spinning top. I don't go to strip bars, so I don't know, but that's called the spinning top. It's like boom. It's not good. Is it really bad? No. Now let's look at different charts. So where can we go? I mean, I've already posted all that crap on the thing. Should like this chart. Hold on 1 second, guys. In the meantime, please ask me questions. Where can the stop go? Whatever, please do, because I've said my piece. Z, I'm sure you have a question on a stock, whatever. You always have good questions. I'm just trying to find a chart that I can. Okay, yes, 1 hour channel. Okay, that's great. My charts are my livelihood. This is what keeps me alive. Wow, look at this. I'm not calling for a end of the bull market. I'm calling for a retracement. Wow, this is since 2020. So let's look at 2020. Since the beginning of this new decade. 1 second. I have so many charts. I know like time to even post it. And by the way, any of you, I got a DM tweet from one of our members from Switzerland. He's like, Frank, I'm not making any money. I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? I want to help him. And he's showing me his positions. I'm like, oh my God. If you're not flexible, if you're not understanding what I'm showing you, how the F are you going to make money? And I said, let me connect you with a bunch of my people. He said, I'm not an active trader. Okay. Understood. And I said, let me just connect you with a couple of people who are non-active traders, who have real jobs where they make real money and they make supplementary money off my trading service. And he's a very polite guy. He goes, yes. And he shows me his thing. And he showed me Clovis. I'm like, oh my God. I was in an ultimate tax audit, IRS bullshit government meeting. And when I said I couldn't be there on the, till 11 a.m. and I had to pull up on a New Jersey turnpike to sell Clovis for 200%. God bless America. And he's telling me he didn't make money on Clovis. And now we're re-entering the trade back. You know what? I give up because my business is not to be your financial psychologist. I gave that up a long time ago in 2010, 2011 when I left Wall Street. And you know one of the reasons I left Wall Street? Guys, just so you know why the heck I am what I am. Because I wanted to spend more time with my family. I wanted to see my son grow, which I did. And he's a great kid. Solid. And not deal with the garbage of other people's mental problems because their wife beat them up the previous night. So this guy from Switzerland, he's a great guy, by the way. I like him. Okay? He goes, I should really sign up for your advanced coaching session. I said, dude, I told you that to do that 6 months ago. He has no trade management. That's a problem with most of you who are not making real money in this market. If you don't know how to manage your trade, like shift around, when you're driving on the highway, not a straight highway, let's say you're going up the Maine and you want to go skiing. Beautiful Maine, God's country, right? Is it a straight road? No. So you have to navigate which way you go. So if you don't know how to manage your positions, you're going to be effed by the algos. So stop making frigging excuses. This market is still going higher. Short term, I believe we need to have a correction. Do I do I sound like Trump? Do I sound like Donald? Yes, of course. I like him, even though he's an idiot sometimes. All right? And what he did with China, hallelujah. Chinese love him, like I told you guys before. They own half his friggin' properties from here to Florida. All right, let's get back to it. I got emotional for a second. All right. So I like people who are losing money, but who seek help. Is anyone here religious? Kind of like spiritual, like believes in God. I need to hear an answer. I need to hear an answer.
Yes.
I know Jody does.
Yes.
Dominic, do you?
Of course.
Of course is not the question. Michael, do you?
Yes.
Pretty much so.
Okay, good. Because there is a spiritual force called God. And I'm going to tell you somebody who is the ultimate. Somebody will say, oh my God, this guy's like a nut. Mike Murphy, do you believe in God?
Yes.
I like your voice, Mike. Z, do you believe in God?
Yes.
Good. That's what we like at Clueless Trading. It doesn't matter what God we believe in because it's the same God. Okay? Muslims, Jews, you know, like Hindus, like whatever, Christians. It's always the same God. You have to believe in a power. So the guy that I like to listen to time to time is Joel Osteen. All right, Joel Osteen. He's got a big church, whatever. I'm not a member. So I'm like the Joel Osteen of trading. Okay, straightforward. Gotta say it the way you like it. Well, people don't want to hear it, but you have to believe. You have to believe in order to make money. So anyway, I don't want to get into that stuff too much because I get, So bottom line is, we are going to get a correction, and this chart looks pretty damn good. All right. So now we're going to look at a few charts that everyone's going to say, and they're going to say, Frank, stop talking. Let's do it. So let's do it. Let me put in my Thinkorswim. Now we go. Here's the last point that I want to make before I take your questions. The market is so freaking bullish, it scares the crap out of me. And it's bullish. This is the weird part why I'm still bullish, because nobody else is bullish, but things are just going nuts. And can anybody answer me why things are going nuts on the upside? Who's doing the buying, or what's happening with the market? I did put it down in simple terms on my Twitter feed, and I will give it
Short
A+.
covering.
Oh my God, that's it. Dominic just answered the question before anyone could. And I'm not looking for a teacher's pet, okay? Yes, short covering, because the 2 Sigma funds, those are the big funds. You can Google. Those are shorting the market, billions of dollars, guys. And they're getting screwed. Net, the market on a valuation basis is going nuts. I don't like it on a valuation basis. I'm not bearish. I'm just simply saying, short term, we need to have a pullback so we could buy our favorite stocks a little bit cheaper. Do you guys all agree with me or not?
Absolutely.
That's
Yes,
it.
sir.
And in the meantime, don't go away from the long side. The biotechs like the Bluebird Bio and stuff, those are specialized situations. Those are like, don't take me the wrong way. Those are like those special girls that you like who rejected you all the time, but then you finally got to date them, and guess what happened? You actually married them. That's what happens. So those specialized situations what is one of my most specialized situations? That I told you guys to buy the common, and today I screamed and said, oh my God, they have options. That none of you, some of you maybe. Karuna Therapeutics. Who owns it? I told you guys to buy it here initially at 62. Let me just show it, okay? Look, I'm not a genius, all right? There's great services out there, but I'm freaking smart about the markets. I know. And I do a lot of research on individual stocks that I'm not going to put it out there for all of you. I want you guys to do your work. I initially put it out there at 65.70. The stock went to 160. Pulled back. I told you guys to buy it here, buy it here, buy it here. And now the stock is going to go to 100, 140, probably 160. What? Why is this company special? Can somebody tell me so I know that you guys are actually focusing?
They have a specialized drug.
Yeah, of course. All the biotechs are specialized drugs.
It's
But for
due
what?
for approval and buyout.
No, you just failed the test, my friend.
Oh,
See?
It's a
If
schizophrenia
you're
drug.
trying to get
doing
into
the drug
Harvard,
yet.
if you're trying to get into Harvard Business School or Dartmouth or Zicklin School of Business, where my son is in financial engineering, and they asked you a question, you just failed. What is the ultimate thing why this drug is so special?
It's unique. It's gonna be one special.
Everybody's unique. Your wife is unique. Your son is unique. Why is it so special? I have posted it 9, 10 different times on my Twitter feed. You guys don't.
Schizophrenia.
What makes this drug special? Why did it go when I first initially said it months ago, back in November, and we bought a couple of shares? They had no options at that time. Now they have options. Okay? Why did it go nuts? You could have put $100,000 in there, okay, and you would have made $16,000. Why is that? See, if you don't focus, don't bullshit. I'm a real guy, and I like you, Z. And I like everybody. But if you don't focus, just like a Marine coach, I'm not going to say, oh, you're great. Why is the drug special? Why is this company special? Do you read my Twitter feed? I know you're going to say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So why didn't you read the hashtag, what I put in there, aside from the name?
It says schizophrenia.
Thank you. What is schizophrenia? That your parents,
psychiatric drug, yeah.
my parents have passed away, and 15 million people in America suffer from schizophrenia. Traders are schizophrenic. Do you understand what schizophrenia means, right?
Yes,
It means multiple personalities. Okay? This is a serious disease in America. Multiple personalities. Have you ever met a schizo? You know who's a schizo? Every trade is a schizo. Like half the time, like really sad, half the time very happy. But aside from all the joking, this is a serious disease. Schizophrenia. Thank you for answering the question. This is a niche drug, and can you name any other company? And this is all for my research and everything. That's all my people. Any other U.S. company, forget about foreign companies. They're not even close to it. Karuna Therapeutics is the only company in the universe that has almost a full-scale FDA approval for schizophrenia. Anyone know what dementia means?
Yep.
Right. Is it like a debilitating disease that slowly creeps over? Yes or no?
Dementia, yeah.
Yeah. Guys, I'm 25 years old. No, I'm almost going to be 54. You hear my voice? Do I have dementia? No. You know why? Because God allows me to live another day. Do I have schizophrenia? Yeah, I do. Because I'm like back and forth. No, I don't. Guys, wake up and understand the power of great American companies who are curing some of the ultimate diseases that afflict our parents. My parents passed away many years ago. Or anything that can happen to you. You want to get emotional about a stock? Get emotional about KRTX. Told you guys to buy the common. Okay, buy 10 shares. I don't give a flying F. Boom, it went to 150. Told you guys to buy it again at 60. It is at 100 almost. Only company in the universe. American exceptionalism at its best. This is what makes America great. Not the garbage and not the little flag waving. Okay? The stock. You know what the stock can go? 1 second. Let me tell you what the stock can go. Because there are not enough shares out there. Let's talk about things. There's only 26 million shares available for you and me to buy. I'm not a Saudi frigging billionaire to buy like If I was, I'd buy fucking 10 million shares of that stock in one go. Okay? The stock will go to 160, 140, 120, at least a 100. And I told you guys to buy it here, here, here. That's it. On that note, guys, listen. I work hard to help you guys. I love you all. You guys need to really wake up. I am a little bit skeptic about the market right now, short term. You know my feeling. Follow my Twitter feed. Make a crap load of money. Carpe diem. Seize the moment. Don't get too happy when you're making a great trade on something. And don't get too depressed when you're losing money. Don't personalize your losses. Don't personalize your gains. We are in a serious bull market, but there will be significant corrections along the way before it gets there. Impeachment trials are starting. I don't give a crap about that. That's all political garbage. Don't get too political about what you see with the politics. America is about different thoughts and processes, right? So there'll be Democrats. I always thought about one thing. Why is everybody like, why can't you be a freaking independent? Look, I'm actually kind of an independent. I love Donald, what he does. Do I worship him? No. Do I think he's a schmuck on a personal level? Yes, he is. Totally. But then I like schmucks. And that's a New York term, by the way. All right? But do I like him for what he's doing? Great. Absolutely. Do I like him for some things that some of this crap that he does? No. So I say it. And that's America. So bottom line is net, we can actually go up a lot. This is a very bullish chart. But in the meantime, guys, just got to manage your position. Now, in the meantime, people who are having difficulty, like the message that I got from Switzerland, from Patrick, and he's like, oh my God, I'm losing money in this thing. I'm like, oh my God, like, how can I help this guy? You have to train yourself. You cannot do it on your own. So sign up for the advanced coaching sessions. Don't pay me the big money for private sessions because I don't have the time. Sign up for the group sessions. We'll show you what we're doing. You want to be really personal, talk about your multi-million-dollar account like you're managing, okay, whatever, then sign up for a private session. But pay the small money because I don't charge anything. My frigging service is damn cheap for what I do. So sign up for the group sessions. If you don't manage your account, you're going to lose in this market. Last thing I'm going to say, guys, which I'm going to put it down, bull market. What's the next term? And thank you guys for listening to my garbage. What's that lovely female voice there? Bear markets. Can somebody say what I'm going to say next?
Pigs get led to slaughter.
What? No. But think before I'm going to say the next statement. Bull markets, bear market. I'm going to give you a hint. What's common about both? For traders.
Corrections?
You see, I want you guys to be thinkers. And it'll come. If you work with me, you will be, look, I'm not a genius, but I think beyond the usual garbage. What is the commonality between bull markets and bear markets? It's a Harvard Business School question.
Make money either way.
You're close, brother, but not good.
I didn't go to Harvard.
Harvard or my MBA at Babson, which was Babson College, which was rated higher than Harvard 3 years down the road. I went to undergrad at Boston University. So Harvard Business School. Okay, so that is the ultimate, like, wow, I'm driving a Lamborghini Huracan kind of thing, right? For trading. So what is the answer? Somebody think and answer. What is the commonality between a bull market and bear market for traders? And if you can answer the question, I'll tell you wives or partners, and they'll be like, oh my God, you are smart. What is the commonality for traders? Think, guys.
There are opportunities.
Huh? You guys are giving me simple answers. You see, I'm like Donald. So I know the answer, but you guys are like those, in my opinion, and I don't hate anybody, the stupid Democratic contenders, like fighting each other, like saying, "Oh, did you lie about me? Did you see that stupid video with Warren, like, saying, telling Bernie Sanders, did you say I was a liar?" I don't want stupid answers. I want intelligent answers. This is a $10,000 trading question. What is the commonality between bull market? And I've mentioned this before in my tweets. So if you guys really focus, you know it. Bull markets and bear markets, what do they have in common?
They both trade to extremes.
What is? You're very close, Mike. And I'm just saying this to
Euphoria?
get you guys. What is the let me give you a hint. What is the same difficulty between? I almost gave the answer. What is the same difficulty between bull markets and bear markets for traders?
Oh, fear of missing out.
Well, you're very close, so I'm just going to just say it.
Well,
They have retracements.
Now, bull markets and bear markets are all the freaking same. You can't make money because everybody is too emotional. That's what I wanted to say. Let me just put it this way. We have had a, let me just put it this way. This should do it. Let me go all the way back. Monthly. Oh my God, 2000 and what? Remove all drawing. So we could go back to, actually, let me just go back to this chart. Okay, my monthly. And thank you for the responses, because that kind of gave me an idea how people are thinking, so I can do better things with my charts on the feedbacks. Let's do ES monthly. Bingo. So this is a chart. Oh my God, this is so bullish. Like, what the hell am I thinking about buying VIX calls? This is your, which many of you have seen that, right? 2009, the ultimate bottom, where we were at 666 or 660. Can you guys just hold on for one quick second? I have to just pick up one of my dogs and bring him back on my desk because he likes to sit on my training desk. All right, guys, just look at this chart for a second. I put this out months ago. And Paul, I know, loves me for that, because I'm just like saying, oh my God, this is so scary. Like, why am I shorting the market? This is nuts. Look at these. Give me 2 minutes, guys. Hold on. I will wrap it up.
Whoops.
Gentlemen, are you guys there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do apologize for the extended webinar, but I have so much fun when I'm interacting with my members, all of you. Um, it is exciting. And one thing I've mentioned it maybe a couple of times, what reinvigorates and really excites me in what I do is the feedback that I get from my members. And it just keeps me alive because personally, I'm a very isolated trader. I could trade from a cave, okay? And anywhere from Montana to Iraq, all right? But the fact that I have to explain all these things to you guys, it's good. It keeps my brain alive. And like my beautiful wife says, I'm glad that you're doing that stuff so you don't have to talk to me. Okay, just kidding. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very bullish chart. I actually haven't seen it and most of the times I don't see the long-term charts till I do the webinars. What the hell is this chart looking like? All of you, Michael Harrington, my good friend, Mike Murphy, my good friend, and Paul Z. What is the chart looking like? Oh my God! If you're a long-term trader running a mutual fund, would you be shorting the market?
No, it looks bullish.
It's very bullish. What do you mean this looks bullish? You know, it's like your wife just hugged you the same way she did when she first married you. You know, I mean, seriously, I'm a married guy, so I can say that. This is seriously bullish. So where is the market going? So on a E-mini futures basis, we're going to 34.86. Now, that's the overall picture. But in between, the reason I'm short-term bearish is because you need retracements like a slingshot. Anyone ever used a slingshot? Like, I mean, I have a slingshot from Bar Harbor, Maine, like one made from like old wood. Anyone use a slingshot ever?
Sure.
You have, right? So what do you have to do with a slingshot? It looks like this. And then there's a rubber band that pulls the projectile back, right?
Yep.
Right. What does that create? Can anyone tell me? From your physics class in school? When you pull,
Snapback.
huh?
Newton's second law.
I'm sorry, what was that? I'm a coach, man. I'm telling you, it's called kinetic energy. Okay, kinetic energy. That's why we need America. You know what my slogan is? My slogan is "Make America Smart Again." You want to make America great again? You want to make America smart again? Kinetic energy. You pull it back, and then boom, it just slingshots and hits it right there. So in order to do that, we need to pull back a little bit, get the kinetic energy, and then go boom. That is the general nature of physics and markets. Now, no other service is ever going to teach you all that garbage. All right? All this unbelievable, not garbage, real stuff that I'm telling you. In the meantime, stay cautious, stay bullish, selective, but don't. Short term, there's way too much euphoria. Okay? And yes, we're going to go nuts maybe tomorrow, whatever. But come February, and we're so long, but I am going to keep on buying the hedges. And that's the last thing I'm going to show you. What is hedges mean? The hedges on my beautiful home? I still think the market's going to go here. And that's a lot. I have been dead right more than any other Wall Street analyst out there. You guys know that. So let me be a little bit bearish for a change. So let's do this. Let's look at the VIX. Just like when I told you guys to buy the crap out of the market when things were falling apart, I'm telling you guys to stay a little bit calm right now and have some hedges. Like I said, everyone has insurance. So why shouldn't we have some insurance? So this is what I'm looking at. And I'm just trying to share you what I look at. And one day you're going to see my face, which many of you know what I look like. I am a 400-pound gorilla, and I don't shave for like 9 days. So that's it. Let's put it out. Okay, guys, forget the internals, everything. Just wanted some opinion. Is this like really oversold or what? I mean, if you don't think I love buying oversold stuff, reversal trades, something cheap, I'll buy it. Okay, so I'm just asking a simple question so everyone else can hear it and understand. What number is this? And please, all of you, get some bigger monitors. Amazon monitors are cheap. Like, get some big. Your resolution for 2020 should be big monitors, big screens, big laptops, whatever you're doing, because you need to see the big picture. So what number is this? Z?
1126.
What number is this right here? In red.
11.
Yes,
11.
good. So I'm just going to ask a simple question before I close this session out, because this session is so much fun. I can keep on going up till like midnight, and but you know, we're gonna have a big party. By the way, we're gonna do 2020, mid 2020. I'm gonna do a massive meetup with all my Cluricate trading members in New York, paid by me. You guys just have to pay the little fees to come, and I'd like to meet all of you. So you get to see my lovely face, how good looking I am. I'm not gonna bring my wife because then you're gonna lose track. But I'm gonna do that. Just letting you guys know. Okay, we are exclusive. We are small. We can be a lot bigger, but I don't care. As long as you guys do the right things, that's all that matters to me. So, saying all that, what is going on here? Would you buy this chart or not? I'm going to ask one-to-one. Mike.
Sure.
Okay, I like that. It's a definitive answer. And the sure is based on what?
Well, this seems to be an area where the
Tell me.
index
You're
basis,
definitely in the right direction. Go ahead.
it's where it's based in the past.
Yes.
And you,
Stop.
using your slingshot analogy, that's as far as you can pull it back before it goes up.
Mike, you have answered the question big time, beyond the slingshot. This is an area in the past, going all the way back, many, many months, or even 1 or 2 years, where we have had the quick slingshot. What we're looking for is this quick slingshot. We are still in a downtrend. But the VIX going from here to 16, that's the reason I told you guys to buy the cheap calls on the VIX. Oops, sorry. My trader dog just jumped on me. It's like, VIX, So, and by the way, starting in a month or so, I'm going to put the video camera so you can see my ugly face while I'm talking. And I'm sure all of you guys are going to be very excited. So yes, Mike, you're dead right. And thank you for answering the question. This is the point which what we call a very tactical bottom. Listen, it doesn't take a genius to figure out. We are reaching a serious tactical bottom. Yes, we can slip inside. So one of my members and a good friend said, you know what? I sold the SPY calls, the SPY puts. I got worried, it's called dollar cost averaging. The markets can, of course, go up another 500, not 500, 100 points over the next 2 or 3 days. But dollar cost average was inevitably, what is the ultimate canary in the coal mine? The VIX. I used to call the Vixen before the Me Too movement came, and I said, oh, I can't call that, I might get sued. Okay, so I call it the VIX, not the Vixen, the VIX. Okay, so we are at a serious bottom. So even if we go up to 15, you're going to make 300% on those options. End of story. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Frank, before, hi Frank, you there?